Is that better? Yeah, you can hear me now. Can you hear? Evening gang, I didn't know there was some music coming through on there. Where was that coming from? Was there sort of extra music at the end? I can't actually hear the little bit of music that comes on when the globe's moving around. Not the long bit that comes on. Usually around about 20 to 6, but I was a bit late today. I couldn't get the thing working. That music that you get the little bit that's about 15 seconds. I can't actually hear that. But I noticed the lights were still flashing. And I thought, how long is this going on for today? Has it been extended? Now listen, first things first, very important, the text number has changed, okay? We've been having issues with the other text number, which was a text service that I paid so much per month with. That has now gone, boys and girls. I say it's gone. It has gone. We're not using it anymore. If you've sent a message on the old text number, I may well be able to still pick that up now. But if you're going to send any more messages, please change the text number to the one just there, okay? It's 07460 143393. Nice and easy to remember. It's all easy on yourselves, okay? So once again, that new text number is 07460 143393. It has the advantage, it's much quicker than the old one, because it wasn't always instant when people were sending messages. Sometimes they could come occasionally hours later, which is useless when you're doing a show like this, okay? So it's much more instant, and it's international, okay? So if you're anywhere else in the world, you can now use that text number if you want to text in whatever your rates are. If you're texting in from the UK, it's not a premium rate number, it's just a phone text, except I've connected it to the computer, so they all come up in front of me here. Happy days, all right? 07460 143393 is the new text number, and I can see already a couple of people that are using the old one. The lovely Jet from Canterbury. Hello, Jet. All right, darling. Hello, Jet. You've sent a text on the old number. Could you send it on the new number, my darling? All right. 07460 143393. And the other thing is, when you send your first text on that number, please include your name, maybe where you're from, like Jet from Canterbury, I don't know, Chris Reardon, something like that. Usually the first name and sort of where you're from is quite nice, and I quite like to know where people are, you know. And Mike Rees Ponto always also sending us a message on the old text number. If you can resend those with your names on the new text number, 07460 143393, that'd be great. All right, my loves. It also has the added advantages of being £2 a month less. No, don't be like that. Ow, it's only £2. Excuse me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's £24 a year. You know, which is almost a glass of water in Claridge's. Exactly, yes, almost. £24 a year I've saved by switching. That, plus the fact it works a lot better, because we've been trying it out. We tried it out on the radio show this week. That's already changed over there. Then we tried it at the karaoke Friday and Saturday. That's now changed over there. And we're the last people to go over to it. All right, so 07460 143393. And that's why I put it nice and large in the little corner there. All right, so happy days, happy days. Let's just read some of your text there. Here we go, boys and girls. Once again, don't forget that new text number. You've got to use that, or I can't see them, okay? 07460 143393. I'm very pleased to say Matt Martin's one of our international viewers, boys and girls. An international viewer all the way in Canada. And Jake, no doubt. I'm sure you're watching the show live, so hello to you too. Matt Martin's from Winnipeg, Canada, just doing a test text, hoping that I've entered your text number correctly. You have indeed, sir. Of course, you've got to do the +44, haven't you? And then 7973. Ignore the O at the beginning if you're international, right? Start it +44, whatever way you do it. It's usually 0044, isn't it? And then ignore the O, and then 7460 143393. Although that will be an international text. Just remember that, all right, my loves? By this time next week, you should be able to use WhatsApp as well to make calls to the show if you're international. I hope to have that set up on this computer by next week. I should have had it set up by now, but I forgot. Okay, I forgot to do that. All right. Hello to George Bond. Evening to George this evening. The lovely Patricia in Manchester says, "Good afternoon, Chris. Isn't this weather wonderful?" Yes, it is. Oh, it's been such a beautiful day. When did it start? It started Thursday when I was coming back from the caravan. And I usually travel around evening, night when I'm coming back from the caravan. And of course, now at this time of the year, when I leave the caravan at like 6 o'clock at night, around about 6 o'clock at night, somewhere between 5:30 and 6:30 usually, and I left at 10 to 6 the caravan up at the Luxury Waterside Media Centre in Lincolnshire. I left there about 5:45, I think it was, on Thursday, and all the way home, including when I got here, still light. Lovely. Lovely. In the winter, you leave in pitch black darkness, and it's not so much fun. And it's just nice to go through the countryside, and even the A1M, actually, that's not a bad road to be on. I don't like the M1, that's boring. The M1's a very, very boring road. The A1M is quite a nice little road to be going down, and you see the windmills, you know, the electric making windmills. What are they called? Wind turbines. You see those wind turbines as they're coming along, and stupid people driving as well, of which I'm not one of them. I'm very pleased to say, not a stupid driver. So yes, and that was not the start of it. Yesterday was lovely. Today was lovely. I was able to use my bike and go to church and back. I had a little bit of a walk around in the town centre. So really, really nice day, and I'm very lucky here. Many years, we're talking here 20 years ago, I had the air conditioning in my bedroom put in, so I could have a sleep in the afternoon. It's lovely and cool. I've got one in this little studio here, one in the living room and one in the kitchen, and they do cold air and hot air as well, so I'm very lucky. I only generally have one on at a time though. Okay, so for example, at this moment, the one in here is on and not the other ones, alright? It's just silly to cool down or heat up rooms you're not in. I always think that anyway. Patricia says, we're watching you from the garden today. We? Who's we? Oh, is there more than one person? Oh, you have a look. Yes, I like it. Chris Reardon watch parties. Yes, well, you can invite all your sad, lonely, pathetic friends around to your house to watch and join in, I hope. It's not just a one-way thing, remember that? Yeah, join in as well. It would be very boring if I sat here on my own and nothing was happening, wouldn't it, eh? Very, very boring indeed. Anyway, she's in the gazebo. Is it an expensive or a cheap gazebo? Because those cheap ones, little bit of wind, that's it, mate. They're they're on the other side of the world. Where I've got my caravan, the bloke opposite me is a really nice man called Rory. He's got an expensive one, and it's metal. It's all metal. I don't know if it's bolted to his veranda or not, but he's got a metal one, and that ain't going to go anywhere, you know. Not like the cheap plastic ones. I'm sure you can get. Can you get one from Temu? Let's have a look. Shall I have a look? Temu. I bet you can get one from there. Maybe I should buy a gazebo just for the sake of trying to put the damn thing together. Oh, I've just seen. Oh, I've got to put that in my bag. Hang on a minute. Oh my God, there's a beautiful robin tapestry. That'd look nice behind me, wouldn't it? For when we change that one. Oh, they've got some new tapestries. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just put that in my bag. Hang on, how big is it? 230 by 180, that'll do. Yeah. Thank you. 230 by 180. Right, we'll put that in there. What did I say I was going to look for? Gazebo. Let's see if they do one on Timo, shall we? Oh, that'd be a laugh. Hang on. I don't think I'd use it. That's the only thing. I wonder if my nephew would use it, Gary. Gazebo. Gazebo for outdoor. Here we go. Oh, 50 quid. Ooh, a lot of money to spend on one show. I'd never make that back. I wouldn't make 50 quid back. Always one for 38, 31. Always one looks like a Dalek thing. 30, not a TARDIS, 27, 27, 40, ooh, 50 pounds. What's this one here? Outdoor sunshine canopy, £8.96. I think that's the one we're going for. I'm just going to write that down, gazebo. I think that could be a bit of a laugh. Gazebo. Yeah. I might order one of those, just for the sake of doing a show. Honestly, I won't make the 50 quid back. There you go. Unless you send £50 worth of super chats. Thank you in advance for that. She's got gazebo. What about that? She's got a bleeding gazebo. I can't believe it. My friend is here. Oh, she has got a friend here. My friend is here looking like a grilled tomato. Oh, no. Why do people do that? She sat in the sun for too long. I look cool and sophisticated in this. You don't need to tell me that, Patricia in Manchester. I know you look cool and sophisticated. A little bit like myself. Cool and sophisticated. You know, I do look like that, don't you? Huh? Cool and sophisticated. She says, making the most of it here in every way. But of course, in Manchester, they do only actually experience sun 2 days of the year. I think it's something to do with their connection to Glasgow. I'm sure there's a connection between Manchester and Glasgow, that they get a very limited amount of sunshine per year and a lot of rain. Yeah, I think Manchester just has the edge. I think you get an extra 3 minutes sunshine compared to Glasgow for the entire year. I'm sure that is the case, lovely Patricia. Thank you, darling. Good evening to Maureen in London. Stu and Sarah texting in there. Good evening to you. Great karaoke this weekend. Yeah, it wasn't bad. What was better this week? Friday was better this week, wasn't it? Friday karaoke was better this week. Shania's there. Good evening to Shania, who says, might be just me, but the sound doesn't seem as crisp as normal. Oh. Hang on a minute. Is that better? Is that better, Shania? Oh, I had some... no, hang on a minute. Don't know. Thanks for telling us. I don't know why that is. Properties, hang on. Properties. Line in. Looks all right to me. Hang on, let me have a little listen to this. Are we boop? Oh, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. Oh. There you go. Is that better? Oh, blimey. What an idiot. I got the wrong microphone switched on. Oh. I tell you what I had on. I have another little... I have a gadget here, look. There we are. I have that there, right? And there's a microphone there. You can't see it. And that's how you were listening to me. I'm so sorry, boys and girls. God, Shania's the only one that noticed that. What an absolute disaster. 14 minutes of talking into the wrong microphone. 14 minutes. I just feel it's a disaster now. Is it a disaster? Should I just turn off and start again, do you think? Oh, no. Can't believe it. Thank God you noticed that, Shania. Thank you very much, darling. Oh, that'll have to be another dinner for you, my love. When I come up and visit in... No, I don't know. Where is it now? Is it November? Let's finish off that. I didn't even have time to eat my toast today because there's all sorts of things going wrong before we started. Just a minute, Shania. I'm just going to refer to my diary. Very, very busy person. Very, very busy July. Very busy. Very busy. August, September. October. Oh, there we are. November. Very, very busy, Shania. Very busy. November. You'll get an extra dinner for that, my love, okay? I can't believe no one else spotted that. Or maybe they did and we haven't got to the emails yet. Thanks, Shania. Oh, how awful that was. It must have been like watching an amateur YouTube show. Not professional. Very unprofessional. Please don't tell Hannah Ricketts. I will be horrified if she ever finds out I did something wrong. I can just see her sitting there now in her chair. Oh, no, well, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, no, the sound was terrible. I don't know how... Do you hear that? Do you actually speak to her other half? Has she got another half? Don't know. Did you hear that? Yeah, I know. I'm going to ring people now and tell them. Hello? Yeah, did you see Chris's show? What an absolute disaster. Yeah, because a lot of people like doing that. They like to see faults and ring up their friends. It's a shocking state of affairs, it really is. But far be it from me to ever do such a terrible thing like that. I am not a judge. We are not ones to judge, are we, Shania? No, we're not, love. Thank you, Shania. Mike T's there. Good evening, Mike T. And Kirsty are looking forward to the show. Well, it's been there 15 minutes so far. You couldn't hear a word, apparently. I realise now what those lights were going up and down in front of me now. Now I worked it out, yeah. Dolly. Hello, Dotty. Sorry, Dotty in Mablethorpe. Hello to you, my love. Hi, Chris. Dotty here. Are you enjoying the hot weather? It's hot. She's feeling hot, hot, hot. Have you got one of those little, you know, those Hawaiian little... I imagine you in a little flowery shirt or something, a little skirt, you know, a grass skirt like they do in Hawaii, Dotty. You and possibly your husband as well, darling. I don't know. I mean, is he into women's clothes? I mean, it's okay, I suppose. I don't do it myself, you know. But, you know, it's okay. We're all friends here, Dotty. We can talk about these things, my love. Huh? Yeah, all friend stuff. Hope you're enjoying the hot weather. It's hot in Mablethorpe today and even hotter in the care home that she works in. Oh, my God, you must be boiling, my love. Sorry to hear that, darling. Sorry to hear that. Jet in Canterbury. Welcome along to the lovely Jet today, who say people in the UK consume an extra 62 million pints of beer over the average bank holiday weekend. Wow. That's roughly a pint for every man, woman and garden home. Not in the pub I work at. You won't be able to afford that, my love. Gary Ross is there. Good evening to Gary Ross today. A very good afternoon to someone finishing 9-7. I haven't got your name there, my love. So if you want a little name check, do send your name through on the same text number. Okay? You only have to send your name through once on that text number. Okay? So all those of you that have texted in so far, I've got your names attached to those numbers. This is the first one. I don't have a name attached, so do send it. It says, good afternoon, Chris. Hope you've had a glorious day and your number finishes 9-7. So whoever that is, send us a little text there. There's our Matt Martins. Yep, your text is working fantastically, Matt. And it says, sending love to all tonight from Matt and Jake and Emma. In beautiful Winnipeg in Canada. We are with you live at the moment, but are about to step away to attend Emma's very first Scottish Highland dance recital. Wow. Which is being attended by hundreds of people in downtown. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. He's going to downtown Winnipeg today. Wish her luck, please. Yeah, the best of luck for you today. All right, little Emma. Nice to have you along with us. Good evening to... Again, someone else here. I don't know what name they are. Please send your name. Oh, you're about to send your name. I can see 3 little dots have just come on in front of me. Hi, Chris. Got you on. On the TV tonight, we are in Tamworth, Staffordshire. 15 minutes from Drayton Manor. Can't get out of the house without a fight. Hope you're enjoying the sun. If you see this, I know you got the right number. I can see that, but I can't see your name yet. So send your name along. Remember, you only have to do that once. What happens? What is Drayton Manor? I don't know what that is. I've no idea what that is, to be honest. Drayton Manor. Oh, it's Steph. Hello, Steph. It's Steph. Steph Pennell. Hello to you, Steph. Welcome along to the show. Lovely, Steph. Stu and Sarah say that's better. Thank you. Oh, what a disappointment. Good evening, Chris, Mike, mate. That's better, LOL. Again, that's a name there, and I don't know what your name is. Finishing 5-2 there. So whoever you are, finishing 5-2, do let us know what your name is. Mark Bowles is there. Good evening, Mark. Evening. Your sound seemed quiet. Yeah, it was a bit wrong there. If you looked at your other phone, I noticed at 6 minutes and texted you. I don't always have the other phone here, Mark. You know, my concentration is you, dear viewer and listener, not random people who just ring my phone. You know, you, dear, and everyone else. My concentration is there. Shania says, happy to be of assistance. Thank you, Shania. You could be in charge of technical faults here, I think. Technical faults here. George, why have you got 2 microphones? I explained that to you. Thank you, Russ. Russ is the one who finishes 9-7. Thank you, Ross. Please say hello to Gary Ross, says Maureen. Joe in Weymouth is in the house. Hello, Joe. Welcome. Good evening. Enjoying the lovely weather here on the south coast. Looking forward to another great show from Joe in Weymouth. Drayton Manor, apparently, it is a theme park and zoo, says Steph. Oh, did you get all the chavs there, Steph? Oh, not for us, darling. No. I mean, when I went to London Zoo, we were devoid of chavs because it was raining. They don't come out when it's raining. Oh, no, no, no. All those lads in the grey tracksuits with the tops off, little bit of rain, that's it. They're back inside smoking those strange cigarettes. I know, because the smell comes out of the window. You know, that horrible, sickly smell. I hate it. It also hangs in underpasses. Sometimes I go through an underpass, there'll be no one to be seen, but there's a smell over there where clearly chavs have been smoking those strange cigarettes under there, yes. Very strange. DJ Sparky and Joe are there. Hello to you. Welcome along to you two. Who's this now? Liam. Hello to Liam. Can I pass this on to the complaints department, please? Yesterday, absolutely no mention in the comments show of the mistake you made saying my green wig was a turban. You should have gone to Specsavers. Liam, where did you put that? Where did you put that message? Under which video did you put that message? Because if you put it on under one which was more than a week old, it won't get mentioned. I only go back a week. You see, of course, had you have sent in a text or an email, might have been different. Yeah, so we only go back a week on those. Otherwise, you just keep going back further. We'd be here all bleeding day, wouldn't we? You know, at the moment, I give over 2 hours of my very, very tight Saturday morning schedule to you. I'm actually thinking, because that show does take a long time to put together, what I was thinking of doing was recording one lot of messages on the Thursday night and the other lot of messages on the Saturday morning. That would give me a bit more time to do my usual Saturday stuff. So I'm just thinking about that. You know, if it gets too busy with the messages, we might well have to do that. Especially, you know, when there's a lot of long messages, it takes a long time to record that. And I actually do that at 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. Dedication, that's what we need. Dedication, ooh, dedication, ooh. My sister and Martin are very, very dedicated to their channel. Martin's Butler's Empire, very dedicated. They're constantly out with the camera, constantly out. And if it's a recording day, no, they've got to go and do that. And that's how to build something. You've got to be dedicated. Dedication. Ooh, dedication. I'm a little bit dedicated. Not 100%, admittedly. A little bit. Just a reminder, gang, if you're one of our regular joiners, inners, the text number has now changed. The new text number is there. It's there, okay? 04760 143393. 07460 143393, all right? 07460 143393. That's the only text that's working into the station now, into the program now, okay? When you send your first text on that number, please include the name and where you are, or at least how you want me to read you out. You know, Terry in Maidenhead, John Swimmer. Whatever you want to be known as, send me that name in, and that's the name I'll put in the system, so I'll be able to refer to you as that. Be careful with that. Don't be sending it, not like some of these karaoke people, dear. You know, they give you 4 or 5 songs, and then halfway through, oh, can I change one of my songs? No, it's a bleeding pain. You can't change one of your songs. Do you know what hassle that creates? Changing songs. If you put 4 songs in, sing those 4 songs. If you put 3 songs in because you're not sure about the 4th one, put the 3 in and then give me the 4th one when you're ready. Ow, can I change my song? Very, very difficult and disturbing. I'm very disturbed. I've been very disturbed for years. Ask my sister. She will agree. Very, very disturbed. And the other thing is, of course, if you're in the YouTube chat box, I'm not in that, okay? So the way to get me a message is either text in 07460 143393, or if you can't text in, you can use the email, chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. All right? Shut up, Mark. Random people. I don't always have the phone in front of me. Actually, that's a lie. Sometimes I do. I haven't today, okay? So that's why. Actually, I don't know where it is. Might be in the kitchen still. Thank you, Mark. Evening to Phil in Devon. Hello to you. Evening, Chris. Always love these lives. You're looking fabulous as always. Oh, do you know? I think so as well. I was admiring myself in the mirror for at least 4 hours. I got up early before I went to church. I had my breakfast and then I just got a chair and sat in front of my big mirror in the kitchen, which you have seen. You have seen it. Those of you that are nosy. Oh, today's video is let me show you around my house. Ha! 10,000 people. You nosy people. Honestly, an effort I might make doing, I don't know, cooking a lemon drizzle cake. Couple of thousand. No, I won't see anything interesting there. I don't know what you were looking for. What did you expect to see in my house? Did you expect to see like a really expensive fitted kitchen? My sister's still going on about that. Actually, Tuesday's video next week, okay, is, you'll be very pleased to hear, me and my sister going to Horncastle, and Martin Butler as well takes prominent position as head of car mechanics. He was busy changing my sister's oil when I arrived. There he was under that car. Pff, not for me, I'm afraid, darling. No, not for me, my love. Need an oil change? Oh, hello, is that Honda? Yeah, can I bring my car in, please? Thank you very much. Thank you, Honda. My spaceship Honda. Yes. Spaceship Honda. Yes. Oh, yeah, oil change. Can I have a service? Yes, sir. Yeah, bring it in, Mr. Reardon. Thank you very much. Just park. See, I'm parking now. Did you see that? I was straight in there. Not like my sister. In, out, in, out. Oh, is it too close? 25 minutes she spends parking her car. You will see me on Tuesday parking my car perfectly with no help from anyone. That's Tuesday's video, live, not live, but exclusively on this channel. Can't watch it anywhere else. Isn't that exciting? Okay, and we go to Horncastle. We have a look around the shops. We have a rather overpriced meal, I thought. For what it was, we had an overpriced meal. It was very nice. Overpriced, especially out in Lincolnshire. Do you know what I mean? So we have that. What else did we do? You see Martin doing a little bit of work. A little chat with him. And it took us forever to get out because she was stuck on the phone with On the Beach Holidays. Some sort of issue there with flights. I think that they're booked to go to... Is it Tunisia? Oh, no. Hang on. I've got that written in my diary. Oh, yes. Oh, I keep a note on where people are. Oh, yes. I like to know where people... Turkey. She's going to Turkey. She's going to Turkey. Okay? And the flights were cancelled at the specific airport she was due to go from. Possibly Luton or East Midlands, one of those. Anyway, and she's been trying to get hold of customer services. Well, no number to call, no human to talk to, and she has spent ages on the phone to South... I forgot what it's... How can I forget that? South Park Holidays? No. On the beach. Oh, she spent ages on that little chat box. Eventually, it has now been sorted, but it wasn't easy, so now they've got to go to Manchester. Dun, 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 dun. You know when you go around the streets of Manchester, Patricia, do you hear that music all the time? That dreary music. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I haven't watched that since Ina Sharples died, dear. I loved Ina Sharples with a hairnet. I could do with a hairnet, do you think? Mark Bowles, you want me in a hairnet or fishnets? Which or both? Make up your mind, my love. Let me get them ordered for my trip down to Somerset, where you live, to Pontins, all booked, all paid for. Don't come out with that old lie again, darling. Oh, I'm not there that week. I'm away for work. I don't believe you. Don't believe a word of it. Don't believe a word of it, my friend. You're scared. You're scared you're going to fall in love with me. I know it. And then you're going to have to tell your ex-girlfriend, actually, I'm going out with a bloke now. Unlucky, love. We would be unstoppable, dear. Unstoppable. None of that playing down in Somerset. So I'm just wondering what TV programmes I've seen from Somerset. Not many. What have you got down there? Westwood Television or Television Southwest? It's all just ITV now. It's all boring now, isn't it? Thank you. Anyway, Phil from Devon. Let's have a look. So glad you're feeling better than usual with the old tummy issues. Yes, I am. Since Wednesday last week, I feel the best I've felt for 2 years, except for the piles issue. Still got that little problem there. Which reminds me, I must ring up the doctor. They did another one of those mucky tests, you know, where you have to fill the toilet with paper and then get the little... That's come back okay. So, yeah. Anyway, Phil in Devon says, I had piles recently and kept using this cream and it went away. I assume you've tried it. Yes, I've tried it. Don't seem to be doing anything. That and suppositories. It's the only bit of fun I get, putting a suppository in there. Oh dear. I don't make any of this up, you know. This is real life. Life in the raw, children. Jason Hughes there. Hello to you, Jason. Let's have a look. I was watching from the start. Thought you pressed the wrong button. Yeah, because I've got two mics here. I actually have this, right, positioned over the mic that I shouldn't be using. And I forget it because the mic I use now is the second one along. So I think our heads are wired up, you know. One is on the left. And you always use one. Until it starts going wrong a bit, then you move along to position 2. So this mic is on position 2. But I unless that thing is over it, I still push in bleeding 1 all the time. Fancy doing that, eh? Gary Coleraine in Northern Ireland. Hello to you, Gary. I was watching Northern Ireland today. What was this? Was it? I think it was on breakfast time this morning. And someone was doing, I think it was a weather report from Northern Ireland. There's some mountain he was talking about. You can climb up, go somewhere and climb up the highest mountain in Northern Ireland. What a beautiful place. I think I need to go and visit Northern Ireland. What else is there to do there, Gary? Okay, I'm a doing things person. I'm not a go on holiday, sit around a hotel pool, getting baking away. Unfortunately, like Patricia's friend, who is like a beetroot at the moment. Do be careful, Patricia's friend, whatever your name is, my love. Don't hang around in supermarkets too long. You could be selected as an item of produce and scanned on one of those highly radioactive scanning machines. Beep, beep. Anyway, Gary, I brighten his days when he is down. Many more shows. Thank you, Gary in Northern Ireland. It's horrible being down. I used to get down a lot more than I do now, actually. I'm not too bad now. Because I've got you to talk to, you see. Patricia in Manchester, she too noticed the sound, but I thought it was the gin I'm enjoying. Oh my God, she's raging, Patricia in Manchester. Shocking. She's like it in the morning. She's here in the morning for the morning little radio show that I do. Here's the advert. There you go. That's why I am every morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Come and join us. It's great fun on there. We've recently slightly changed the music a little bit at the beginning of the show. And it's more funky now. It's funky. You know what I mean? It's got a funky sound to it. And that was just purely by accident. Often all these little bits and pieces I do, they're not kind of... nothing is researched. I'll tell you that now. I always say that. I don't sit here. I ain't got time to sit here researching things. You know, how's that going to work? How's that going to... I just do it. And over a long period of time, it evolves, you know? I mean, that radio show I do in the morning is nothing like it was 3 or 4 years ago now. It all has these little features, little competitions, little things people can vote on. It's great fun. So do come and try and join us 9 till 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Friday, reachonair.com. Patricia in Manchester, as I mentioned, she's always drunk by the time I start. It's a shocking state of affairs, really. She's raging. So I can't even work out what she's texted. You know, she's that drunk. She must sit there with a little mobile phone, you know, like that. I can imagine it. Like most of the people in Manchester. But don't worry. At least you have the delightful Andy Burnham there to make sure that you're all right. God help us if he becomes Prime Minister. Oh, God help us, mate. Let's have a look here. My gazebo was a few £100. See? She can afford to drink. She's loaded. Loaded here. Great big house in No, nothing like Coronation Street. No, she's got a big mansion. Very rich people that listen to this radio show. We don't have peasants listening to this, dear. There's no Ryanair flyers watching this programme. We all sit in seats in the plane where you push the button. You know. Oh, incidentally, just a little tip here. If you are in one of those seats, you know, in the nice seats on the plane, don't go to sleep like that. They think you're dead. Okay? I've seen several people taken off only to wake up in the galley. You know, because they have to. That's where they store the bodies, in the galley, on the planes. If someone, you know, dies, unfortunately, there's nowhere else. You know, it's a bleeding job having to move the food up. They're getting in the way of people's meals and things like that. Very, very disturbing. Very, very annoying. How are you supposed to get your meal out and give out our dinners if there's a bleeding body in the way? I don't know why they can't just sort of open a little vent or something and push it out. Much more useful. Patricia says, buy a gazebo, please. I will pay to watch you build it. I will, okay? Hang on. Buy gazebo. I can't see me keeping it here. I just know that one day there'll be a wind and it will end up in someone else's garden, and my lovely neighbours next door. I got the best neighbours. In fact, there's 4 houses joined. I'm on one end, then there's Dave and Karen, then there's Tim and his missus, then there's Pearl and Les. And well, I was the last one in, and I've been here 34 years or whatever it is now, 32, 34 years, and I was the last one in. We've got fantastic neighbours here. My neighbour next door, he's got like a glass house, conservatory attached to his house. I would die if my gazebo suddenly took off in a storm and ended up through his conservatory. You know, I'll be straight out there. I'll go out there with sellotape, trying to tape it together so that he doesn't notice. He had the roof done. I tell you what, he had the roof done. So he's had the conservatory some time. And then a couple of years ago, he had the roof replaced because they were advertising this roof instead of glass, and it makes it a lot more insulated, right? Certainly for the cold weather and also the hot weather as well, I suppose. It would be cooler on there. And the price of the roof came to more than they paid for the conservatory some years before. Very expensive having things like that. I'm surprised that delightful Rachel from customer services hasn't started taxing those yet. She wants to tax people and going on holiday now, doesn't she? Oh, take, and spend. Have you seen the money? Oh, we don't really do politics, do we? But have you seen the money they're borrowing? Have you seen the money on the news that this bleeding government are borrowing? Blimey. I cannot comprehend in my head those figures. Oh, dear. So she wants me to buy a gazebo. Okay, I will. All right, I've said it. I will do that. It's often raining here in Manchester, primarily due to... Oh, she's getting all clever now. Are you a teacher, Patricia? We're going to learn something. Pay attention. We are going to learn something now, gang. Manchester, it's often raining in Manchester, primarily due to its geographical position at the western foot of the Pennine Hills, the UK's prevailing westerly winds. It is a fact of the day from Patricia. Thank you very much, Patricia. There we are. We've all learned something today, haven't we? We've learned something. By the way, listen, if you're new, you've never seen me before, I'm going to let you learn into a secret. Never, ever take anything I say seriously. It's very light-hearted. If you're offended in any way, shape or form, then I feel I've done my job. Andy and Sandra in Rugby. Oh, do you know what I know about Rugby? Do you know what I write about the place called Rugby? I know this. Beep, 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 beep. That came from Rugby, didn't it? Did it? I'm sure it did. Or some sort of times. Isn't that where the... One of my clocks here. Okay. This is one of those radio-controlled clocks. And I think it might have moved. They send out a signal from Rugby. many times a day, and it keeps the clock correct. I think it's from rugby, that. Perhaps you'll correct me if you know that. Thank you very much. Kirsty, a very good evening to you, Chris. We are enjoying your show. It is delightful as usual from the lovely Kirsty and Mike. Ding dong. Ding-a-dong every hour when you pick a flower. Even then your lover has gone, gone, gone. Sing ding dang dong. Eurovision song. Netherlands, possibly that one. Dean in Surrey's there. Hello to Dean in Surrey. Hi, Chris. Good evening. Hope you're all well. It's Dean from Surrey. Now, let me have a look at here. Oh, the complaints department. Ah, there we go. You actually replied immediately to the comment and don't normally, so was just pulling your leg. Let me explain, Liam. So, you know, we do the comments and questions show on Saturday, as you know. It's one of the less watched videos that I do, but that's okay because I feel like we all kind of quite know each other on that channel, on that particular show, don't we, on Saturday? So I'll keep that going. Don't worry about that. It's never about, you know, hundreds and hundreds of people. If just a few people enjoy it, it's worth doing to me. Okay, so like I said to you before, I only go back as far as the last comments and question show, which is generally a week. Usually 2 or 3 videos, and we read out all those. If there are any older new messages coming in on the older videos, older than that, I will personally type a response. Okay, so you do get a response there, Liam. All right. Thank you, Liam. Hello. Have you ever been to rugby? My husband has had a PJ's day, and that's from Sandra. No, I've never been to rugby. The only experience I've got from rugby, apart from the clocks, of course, which I just showed you. I've actually got 4. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 clocks in here. There's one there. There's one right up there. There's one there. That's just for you, right? Okay, and there's 2 little ones here. I love these clocks, my Disney clocks. Oh, hang on, what's the time? Is that the wrong time? Oh, that's a bit slow, that. Oh. It's a few minutes slow, that is. That's outrageous. I'll have to adjust that later. My 2 Disney clocks there. Hang on a minute. Let's put my little oh, here's my phone. Here's the phone. I knew it was around somewhere. Let me put that there before I lose that later on. Yes, the other experience I've got of rugby is not actually going to rugby. I was at a train station once, right? And I was going into London to one of my checkups. I have to go into London a couple of times a year, sometimes a bit more often. If I get a chest infection, I tend to go there rather than the GP because the GP always says, oh, I'll give it another couple of weeks. Well, I'm afraid I've got a bad immune system, so I can't give it a couple of weeks. So I don't even bother now. I just go straight into this little clinic thing that I attend. And I went to the before I got the train app thing. This is a few years ago. I don't think the train app was there. I was queuing up for a ticket. And this woman said, "Oh, I'd like to go to rugby, please." Okay, when do you want to go? Oh well, now. Okay, so it return. Yeah, okay. Well, it's £330 or something ridiculous like that. And she said, "How much?" £330. Why is that so dear? Because you want to go now. Well, and she says, is there another, can you do it any cheaper than that? Would you need to go via London? I was like, what do you mean do I need to go via London? No, it doesn't matter. Okay, just a minute. Okay, I can do it for 170. 170? Yeah, that would be via Reading. Shoot, this woman was doing her nut. She said, I can hire... And you know what these people are like in the ticket offices? Jobsworth. She said, I can hire a car for less than that. Well, it's up to you, madam. Anyway. Maybe that will change at some point. Absolutely shocking, isn't it, really? Shocking. George says, my nan used to park her car 45 miles. That's a long way to walk from a parked car, George, isn't it? Mark Bowles. No, that's just it. That's just it, Mark. Never had the problem at that point in my life. Never had it just come on in the last couple of years. You know, when there's been nothing. Waiting, dear, waiting. Now, I'm just going to keep mentioning this, my love. Just a reminder, we have a new text number, okay? The new text number there, 07460 143393. delete the old text number. It's not going to be used anymore, okay? 07460 143393. Or you can, of course, use the email. I'm just going to do the emails now, my loves. Tara's there. Hello to Tara. Evening to Tara. Hello, Tara. All right, my love. She's in Melbourne, Australia. And Austin is telling us about the sound as well there. Thank you very much, Austin. He's telling us, we had a problem with the sound earlier. I had a nice day going to church. I used a different method to go to church today, boys and girls. Would you like to? I had a little camera with me at the time. Let me show you how I went to church today. Much quicker than normal, to be honest. Much quicker than... Thank you very much for the lovely Tara for putting that little video together. She keeps sending me little pictures and videos that she makes of I think they're AI things. It's very clever. However you do it though there, Tara. Very clever indeed. Thank you very much. Big G is there. Good evening to Big G. She's listening. She's had a lovely few beers. Unfortunately, no radio show from me tomorrow. Try not to do bank holidays. Sure, you can guess why. No, I've no idea. Why don't you do bank holidays? Why? Why don't you do bank holidays? He said, I'm sure you can guess why. No, I can't guess why. Why wouldn't you want to do bank holidays? Different audience on a bank holiday. Shania, Dad says Wycliffe was a TV series that came from the West Country. I don't remember that. I remember the name, to be honest. Don't remember the programme. I don't think I ever saw that. Thanks, Shania, lovely. Hello to Rose in Brighton. Hello to you, Rose. Hi, Chris, looking hot. Thank you very much, Rose. Thank you, looking hot. She's in Brighton. I quite like Hove, actually, Rose. Not keen on Brighton itself, my love. A little bit too busy for me there. But certainly Hove, I quite like it down there. The only thing in Brighton is the parking. Oh, my word. Even in Hove, it's a nightmare. I was considering actually doing a couple of train trips to the seaside this year because I have my senior rail card. £70 for 3 years, yes. And I get a third off. I wonder how much that would be. Just a moment. Do you mind if I just check something out, please, on my South West Rail app? Because I do actually intend to go to Bracklesham Bay, which is a place that I used to go to, and I thought what I might do there is book a couple of nights in a Premier Inn or something like that down there. But I wonder how much it is to South West Rail. Is it SW? Is it SWR? SW. I will be driving. We'll be driving to Somerset though, Mark Bowles. So obviously, you know, when we go out somewhere, I just imagine you're typical lads and you'll want to get really wrecked and drunk, and then I'll be able to drive you home. A free taxi service from Chris Reardon. Thank you very much. Right, hang on. Bracknell to... Is there there's no station in Hove, I assume. Is it Brighton? Let's have a look. Bracknell to Brighton. Right, okay. Done. Now, when should we go? What should we put that in for? Let's do it in a couple of weeks' time. What's the date today? 24th? Let me see. What have I got available? Sorry, I'm a very, very busy person. I have to check my diary before I do anything. Shania's the same. She's a very busy person. Very, very busy. Busy. You know, we don't sit at home watching crap YouTube programs, you know. We don't sit at home just watching some sad old git, you know, chatting away in a little room all on his own. We do things with our lives. Let's go, for example, for the 23rd of June. Let's go to the 23rd. Oh, it's gone wrong now. 20. Oh, here we are. 23rd of June. So we'll do a return. One adult. Add rail card. Add rail card. Hang on. Is it a senior rail card? Add senior rail card there. Senior rail card added. Right. And now we want a... no, don't want today. We want... What did I say? 23rd of June. Oh, it's a long way away, isn't it? What's the date today? No, 3rd of June. 3rd of June. Let's do 3rd of June. 3rd of June. 3rd of June. We'll be leaving at 10:30. 10:30. Let's leave at 10:30. Select return date. I could stay there for a night, couldn't I? Shall I stay there for a night? Yeah, stay there for a night, Chris. Thursday the 4th of June. Coming back 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Coming back at 12:30. Okay, select, find times and train tickets. Let's see how much it's going to take me to get down to Brighton. Oh, there's a 10:20 train. No, I won't make that. Oh, is there a 10:30 train? Is there a 10:30 train? One at 10:20 and one at 10:30? Doesn't sound right. Oh, 2 changes. I've got a change as well. Oh, £36.85. That's not bad, is it? And then coming back, let's go like 1 o'clock. Yeah, £36.85. Break of journey. Outward break of journey is allowed. Break of journey not valid for travel through London terminals. So how do I do that then? How do you know where you oh, it tells you. How do you change? How do you change them? Bracknell to. Hang on, look. Oh, I see. Bracknell to. Oh, Clapham Junction. Horrible place, Clapham. Don't believe. Very expensive houses. You wouldn't want to live there. Dump. Clapham Junction. Oh my God. Then East Croydon, even worse. Oh my God. So 10:30 train would get me there at 12:48. Quicker to drive, to be honest. Quicker to drive. But then it's all that parking hassle. And Brighton is a dreadful place for parking. Absolutely dreadful. Evening to Joker and family. Loving the show. Looking forward to this week's content. There's some coming up for you. Thank you very much there. Okay, Kirsty, we're both in Lincolnshire and enjoyed your song. Thank you. You are a joy to watch. Looking forward to watching so much more of you. Thank you very much. Well, there's a little bits here and there. You're very kind to say such things. All right, is there any emails to do? 1 minute. I think there's no more emails to do, is there, my love? Excellent. Okie doke. Now, have we done anything what's in the menu yet? No, we've just done messages. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Can I just tell you, there's some things that you might be interested in to go and see. I have already booked Halloween at Kew. Kew Gardens, they do many, many events throughout the year. Last year, we went with the video camera and we went to Christmas at Kew, right sort of towards the end of the year. And we also went in January or February to the Orchids exhibition at Kew that you came along with, and many of you enjoyed that, so I'm glad you did. They also, I've discovered, they do a Halloween at Kew, so I've just booked tickets for that. £23 I think I paid. That's going on. That was a bit dearer. You can do it cheaper for that if you go the week before. Okay, so I'm going on the Monday the 26th of October. So if you go the week before, it's another £5 cheaper. All right. So there's that. Q Halloween, which is 26th of October. I know this is a long way ahead, but this is how you have to book these things. Okay. Carols at the Royal Albert Hall. Christmas carols at the Royal Albert Hall. Booked 21st of December. You'll still get tickets now, but you're not going to get such a good seat, okay? I'm an arena in the arena, row 6, seat 8. That's where I am. And I'm also going to see the Nutcracker, 22nd of December, 6:30. A21. Nice front row seat there so I can see the orchestra. And this is when you have to book these tickets months ahead, because if you leave it till the end, unless you're someone on their own like me, because I did do that. Was it this year or last year with the Nutcracker? And I ended up with a really good seat. Unfortunately, I had chest infection and flu, which just destroyed me over the next few days after that. But nevertheless, this is when you have to do these things, okay? You've got to do them months in advance. So that's the Halloween. There's also Swan Lake. If you fancy ballet, okay? You don't have to be a fan of ballet or classical stuff with all that. It's just quite a nice thing to go and watch. I've seen a couple of ballets. That is coming at the London Coliseum, okay? It is expensive to go and see ballet, okay? Anything like that these days is very expensive. It runs for just over 2 hours. It says here tickets are from £25. Right, now let me just pick a random date. Let's see, July. I have actually seen that, the ballet. All right, 25th of July. Would I be here? That's a Saturday. Oh, no, we don't do Saturdays. Friday, 24th. Oh, no, I'm at Pontins. I'm not cancelling Pontins, just in case Mark Bowles wants to turn up. You know, I'm asleep at night. Open the door, Mark Bowles is standing there in his grey trackies. Thank you very much, yes. 19th, that's the 19th. That's a Saturday. 18th, 17th. No, 17th, 18th. Oh, 19th is a Sunday. No, 2:30. Monday, Tuesday the 21st. No, I'm away. Oh, well, let me just see. Let me just see for you. Let's just choose Thursday the 23rd, okay? Thursday the 23rd. If you was to go to the 2:30 in the afternoon performance, you can get a really good ticket for £100. Okay, £100. And that's Q. So that's quite far back. It looks like it's far back. Hang on a minute. How do I do this now? See, Q6 stalls. Yeah, £100. I told you it's dear. It's dear to go and watch the ballet. All right. Oh, I see. No, I'm looking at... That's at the back, that is. That's no good, is it? Oh, there's one seat right at the front. And that's £100. A19. Right at the front. Ooh. I'm going to save... Oh, no, it's no good for me that day, is it? Thursday the 23rd? No, I'm at Pontins. So that's that ballet. And there's another ballet, Sleeping Beauty, okay? I think that's at the Royal Albert Hall. All right, just a couple of random things. There we are. Sleeping Beauty in London. And I believe that's the Georgia Ballet. Is it the Georgia Ballet? Hang on a minute. Georgia, Sleeping Beauty. Georgia. Is it them? Oh, that might be the... Not, is it Georgia, how you say that? That place next to Russia. I can't think what it's called now. That might be the other one I just told you. Sleeping Beauty Ballet tickets. Here we are. Royal Albert Hall, Thursday the 25th to Sunday the 28th of June. I think that's my caravan. Oh, no, it's not. Thursday the 25th to Sunday the 28th of June. This would be something for me to do on my own. Obviously, we can't stand there with cameras and things like that. You'd be chucked out straight away. So we don't take a the only time we take a camera out at something like that is right at the very end. You know, when they do all the bowing, they don't mind that so much. You know, taking a quick snap of the chorus and the cast members as they come out. So Sleeping Beauty tickets. Let's see how much this one is. Can we get that? Book now is taking me to some bleeding site. That is English National Ballet. No, I can't do it. But I can't do that. Can't look at that for you. Okay. But that's the just a couple of things you might consider doing. All right, just a few bits and pieces there. Big G, he says, as an overgrown twink, what's he say? Hang on a minute. As an overgrown twink, I'm out on the town tonight, and that's why I'm not doing my radio show. Oh, how unprofessional. How unprofessional. Listen, you don't see Shirley Bassey not turning up for one of her shows because she's had a bit of a drink the night before, have you? No, dear. Wow. That's what you think of your listeners, is it? No, I'm going out to go and get drunk tonight and said I can't be bothered to do my show. What a shocking state of affairs. Are you sure you're not Gen Z, love? They do things like that. Oh, I've got sore finger today. Can't go to work. I think you might be a Gen Z. You don't look like a Gen Z, incidentally. Not really. What's this? Yeah, Andy and Sandra in rugby. Apparently the radio mast has now gone, but it is the home for rugby. Tom Brown's school days, of course. Yeah, of course. There we are. Gary Ross. The parades over here in Northern Ireland, plenty to do, like the Giant's Causeway Pots Rush. Well, I've no idea what that is. Sounds very good. It sounds very good, whatever it was. And also Gary Corain. Giant's Causeway, there we are. Dulce, Yellow Man, Cave Hill in Belfast, Ballintoy, where Game of Thrones was, and Dark Hedges. So quite a lot to do there, really, isn't there? Yeah, there is quite a lot to do there. Okay. Right, let me just see. Try not to miss everyone out there. I see Vera's already sent the song for tomorrow. I wish she wouldn't do that. I have requested she doesn't do that because it can get lost with all the other messages and little bits and pieces. Would you like to play a game this evening? Shall we do a true or false game? Do you fancy a true or false game? Now, shall we do that now before we carry on? Let's get a true or false question, and we'll play true or false for you this evening. There it is. Oh no, we've already done that one. I do. True or false is one of the little games that I play on my radio show every morning. Right. True or false? Right, let's see if we can get this.
It's that time of the show for true or false. True or false. True or false. Yeah. Send your answer in. True or false.
Right, ready? Here's today's true or false question. Is this true or is it false? Only female mosquitoes bite. Only female mosquitoes bite. Is that true or is it false?
It's that time of the show for true or false. True or false. True or false. Yeah. Send your answer in. True or false.
There you go. All right, to get your answer in, text in your answer on that one, either true or false, to 07460 143393, 07460 143393, or email your answer, true or false, to chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. We'll see what your answers are there. Only female mosquitoes bite. Is that true or is it false? There's Roy. Hello, Roy. Didn't even know you were sitting there very quietly, Roy. Roy in the Thames television area reckons it is true. Thank you, Roy. Phil in Devon, he reckons it's false. Lovely Joe in Weymouth, she reckons it's true. Shania reckons it's true. Mr. Gary Ross reckons it's true. Lovely Maureen, she reckons it's true. Liam reckons it is false. Patricia in very unsunny Manchester most of the time, but sunny today, she reckons it's true. Anyone in the emails? Lovely Tara, she thinks it's true as well. Is that everyone? Oh, keep it going. George Bond says it's true. Anyone else? Quick. We'll give you... Do you know, I need a countdown clock now. I'll tell you what, I'll play one more jingle, the same jingle, similar jingle again, okay? And at the end of that, we'll wrap this up. Here it comes. Is it true or is it false? Only females mosquitoes bite.
It's that time of the show for true or false, true or false, true or false, yeah. Send your answer in. True or false.
Right, that's it. Lines are closed. Lines are closed, boys and girls. Only female mosquitoes bite. Is that true or false? It is true. It is true. The males with bushy antenna feed on nectar. There you go. Anyone who put true there is correct. Congratulations, my antenna. Oh, I don't like insects with antenna. Oh, cockroaches. People eat those in certain cut. Why would you want to eat a cut? Very crunchy. Aren't they the insects that's supposed to... who's this that sent true in there? There we are. Andy and Sandra, they say true as well. Who is it that isn't the cockroach the insect that would survive if we had a nuclear war? It's always very, very worrying, isn't it? Nuclear wars. Is it? I think it's the cockroach that would survive that, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, gang, let's move on a little bit to one or two of our things. Dinner, ladies. Let's open the phone line. Hang on a minute. Right, let's open this in case anyone wants to call in. That's open now. Right, where's my phone thing? Have I changed the number on there as well? Oh, there it is. So the text number's now moved up there, okay? That's the phone number down there, okay? If you want to call in, 020-8144-3477 is my local London number. This is not a premium rate number. You are not about to be charged £4.99 per minute, okay? Just like calling your friends in London. 020-8144-3477 is my number. Perhaps you want to tell me about your dinner ladies at school. Do you remember them? What were they like? Well, they were quite nice, weren't they? Were they nice? My mum was a dinner lady. Yeah, she was a dinner lady at the primary school, Sacred Heart Primary School, in Roehampton. Funnily enough, I didn't really hang around with my mum when you was at school because you're with all your mates, aren't you? You know, and not playing football, incidentally. I had no interest in playing football. I played trains. I played trains at my primary school. I was the engine. Yes, and so and all the other kids were hanging on to my shirt, which was hanging out the back, or the back of my jumper, you know, which I presume must have got stretched at some point. So there we were, going around like that as trains. There'd be this great long line of kids attached to the back of my shirt or jumper. Football? No, not for me. Not football. And we would see these dinner ladies walking around the playground. Or I don't think in the primary school they didn't give out the food. That was done by the cooks. The cooks cooked the food and served it to us children. And from what I remember, all the food at that point was cooked in the school concerned. It was the same at my secondary school. So I went to Sacred Heart School in Roehampton for my primary school. And before that, I think it was St. Joseph's School in Peckham when we lived there. And all the food was indeed cooked there. Let's just take a call. Hello, who's on the line, please?
Hello, Chris. It's me again.
What do you mean, me again? Oh, sit!
It's our Julie.
I didn't know you barked like that, Julie. Do it again, girl. How'd you do that?
That's it.
Hello, Julie. Do you remember your school dinner, ladies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were nice.
Were they nice?
Yeah.
What was that? Do you remember their names?
Mrs. Roper was one.
Right.
And the other one was Mrs. Salmon.
Was she Mrs. Salmon?
Yeah. We used to call her Salmon Face.
That's a good name for a dinner lady, isn't it? Salmon.
Yeah. She was a miserable woman.
Oh, was she miserable? I thought you just said she was nice.
No, she wasn't. She was not a very nice person.
I beg your pardon. Yeah, that's the other lady, isn't it? The other lady. What?
Oh, she were all right.
What?
She used to have fun with us.
What didn't you like about her, Julie?
She was too strict.
Was she? Yeah.
Don't like strict people.
Did she make you eat all your food on the plate?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you had any on your plate, you couldn't go up for seconds.
Oh.
She said, well, you haven't eaten that, so you're not having no more.
No pudding.
Go away.
No pudding. I had one like that in the Sacred Heart School that I went to, the primary school. I don't know what her name was, but I always remember there was this cheese pie. And potatoes. And I had a little bit of it, and I thought, I don't like this. Anyway, it came to time because you didn't get your pudding and dinner together. You got your dinner first and then went up for the pudding. So I went I went up there to scrape my plate in the thing, and where are you going? I'm just getting this. She said, well, you're not having any pudding, not until you've eaten some of my cheese pie. Go back and sit down. Oh,
charming.
Oh, horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
So she
Couldn't
was
you
horrible.
give it to one of your mates?
Do what?
Couldn't you give it to one of your mates? Said, here, do you want this?
I suppose I could have done, really, when I think about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
eventually, I didn't really like the school dinners in my primary school, and I started taking sandwiches in. Me and my friend Gary.
Yeah,
Manners.
a lot of them do.
Yeah, Gary Manners, Tony Bush, and me. Whereas 3 of us used to hang around together. Well, we used to beat up Tony.
Oh, yeah.
We're not beating
You
him up, but
naughty.
I remember jumping on him with my other mate Gary in the cloakroom.
Yeah.
And throwing all the
That's
coats on him.
naughty. You naughty boy. I thought you were a good boy.
I am a good boy now, Patricia. Yeah. Sorry,
good.
Julie. I'm a very good boy.
What?
Ask Mark Bowles. He won't let me be a bad boy.
I know.
I'm forced
I'm
to be a
dying
good
to
boy.
see this, Mark Bowles.
Maybe I could send
Yeah.
you. I did ask him once if I could a picture up for people to see, and he said no. So we have to respect that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what's going to happen when we have our wedding pictures put up here. Presumably at
Well-
that point I will be able to show them to you. You know.
Well,
But
this is it.
But then the only thing is then, Julie, the shows might stop then because I'll just be a happy person. Happy.
Well, this
Happy to
is
sit-
it. Aren't you happy now?
Happy. Well, I'm happy sitting here with you today. Yes, my love. You always make me happy when you call in my love.
Well, that's right.
Yes.
Will your sister get invited?
Will my sister get
To the
invited? Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
if she'd like to come to such a thing, to a gay wedding. She's a bit stuck in the past, my sister. You know, she really
Yeah.
is. I'm not sure that she'd want to come there. No,
Yeah,
we don't want to see that. It'd be like,
I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. She's a bit strict,
no,
isn't
dear,
she?
very careful. Well, she she can actually spit fire like a dragon. Oh, yeah,
Can she?
yeah. You have to watch her
Yeah.
face. If her face starts getting a little bit red, you have to go and hide behind a wall or something because these flames.
I'd
These
have
flames.
laughed at Martin when he would start. And the looks that she'd have given him is, well, if looks could kill, he'd be dead.
So listen,
Oh,
listen.
dear.
So school dinners, right? You told me the 2 ladies. Were your school dinners nice in both schools, or
Yes,
maybe not?
they
in one?
were. Yeah,
Right.
I used to love. Oh God, what was it called? Australian Crunch
What's that?
with peppermint custard. It's like flapjack but crunchy. No, it's not like flapjack. It's like cornflakes, all crushed up together, and then you put pink custard on it, or you could have peppermint custard. And they were lovely.
I've never heard of such a thing. I must admit,
Yeah.
I'm not quite liking the sound of peppermint custard. I don't think I
Oh,
like
it's
that.
lovely.
Is it?
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, they said that about Chinese food, and I had that once. Oh, I was so ill. I'm sure
No,
there's nothing wrong
peppermint
with it.
custard is really nice.
Oh,
But
maybe so. Yeah.
I had me phone call Friday.
Oh,
Remember I
yes.
told you about?
Yeah. You got a little medical issue. Yeah.
Yeah. My neighbour's just been up, and I said, right. I said, no, you're going to bollock me. I said, you can have all my sweets out my fridge. She went, for God's sake, Julie, no wonder they're on your back. You idiot.
Have
I
you got-
had the fridge bit that you put your salad in.
Yeah.
That was full up with chocolates and sweets. She said, that bit is for your fruit, for your salad stuff. I said, well, I had me sweets and chocolates in there.
Oh.
So she's gone off with them. She's took, apparently, I like that stuff that Martin does, that grass-fed butter.
All right.
Well, she said, what butter do you have, Mrs. Brimble? I said, grass-fed butter. Oh, no, definitely not.
Oh.
That higher your cholesterol, my love.
Oh, I don't know.
So
about
I've been and got this other stuff now that it lowers your cholesterol.
Is it Benicol?
So
Benicol, in it, or something like that?
Hang on, I'll get the packet a minute.
I'm sure it's Benicol. Oh, okay, get yourself out of that chair. Have you got help? What you need is a little bell for you. Have you got a husband,
I
Julie?
know.
Have you got a husband?
It's called PROACTIV.
Proactive.
Lowers cholesterol.
Proactive. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Proactive.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It lowers cholesterol.
Right.
So if they turn around and say your cholesterol's high, I say, well, look, I got rid of all me chocolates, all me sweets. What else do you bloody want me to do?
Well, I think you're going to have to start.
I'm
I think you're going to have to
fed up
start.
with it.
I think you're going to have to start running, Julie.
I do run. I walk. I run. It's pathetic.
Ain't it difficult trying to keep on top of the weight? I mean, to be honest, so the doctor's told you, I wouldn't like to get to that point, but...
Well, no.
Yesterday...
But she reckons within about 10 years...
Yesterday or the day before, I think I bought myself a little packet of those munchy things, and I sat there in the car eating those. It is difficult not to eat stuff you like, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. If I get rid of it to my neighbour, if it's not in here, I can't eat it.
Yeah.
But, I said to her, what's done it? I said, I like shepherd's pies. Do you use red meat? I said, yes. Well, there you go again, my love. You're going wrong with that.
So you can't win.
Christ.
You can't win. You can't win, really.
No.
They look for all these things. Oh, I don't know.
But she said, the other thing, Mrs. Brimble, I believe you wouldn't take the statins. And I said, well, no, because I said there's so many side effects. She said, yes, I know that. Does Martin take statins?
No, I don't think they do. It's me that takes statins. I do take statins, yes.
Now, how did you get on with them?
Fine. Didn't see any change in anything, really.
What did they start you off on?
One pill. One.
Yeah, but what was the ratio? What was the... what's it bloody called? What mill is it?
Oh, I've no idea. No idea. There's a lot. There's quite a lot of them in a box, and you have one a day, and they're very, very small. Yeah. That's all I know. They're very small.
Yeah, because my sister, she's on 10 mil.
Right. Is that the lowest? Is it?
Pardon?
Is that the lowest? Is it?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. I did see an article on the internet some time ago that said a lot of the people saying the statins side effects and that, a lot of them are just unfounded and not true. The trouble is, the trouble is, Julie, whatever you believe, you can go on the internet and find verification of what you believe, either one way or the other. So you have to decide in your little head which lot of information you believe. And I tend to. There's a doctor that's kept me alive for 15 years, and he wanted me to go on these. And so generally, whatever he says, he's already proved himself to me. You see, so whatever he says, I will go along and do.
Yeah. But I said, I'll bite the bullet. I said, I'll go on them.
Okay. And how long has that been for?
Well, I got to wait for Wednesday because I got to have another blood test.
Right.
I said, do you want me to come up and get these tablets? No. She said, you're up with us on Wednesday to have another blood test.
Right.
At 10:10. And I said, yeah. She said, and I'll also write you out a sheet of paper, the good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol, the things to stay away from.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Julie, good luck with that, with your little blood test this week. Let us know next week, my love.
I'll keep you informed.
Let us know next week, because we're in next week, don't worry.
Oh,
the last Sunday in
sweetheart.
May. Last Sunday in May. Thanks, Julie.
Bye, darling.
Take
care.
Bye, darling.
Bye,
love. The lovely... I always look forward to a little call from her each and every week, gang. I really do. 0208 144 3477 is my local London number for you to call in. Mike, just got your answer there. 5 past saying false there. Thank you, Mike. Dean in Surrey, we need to meet up sometime. He's got ducks for me. Dean in Surrey, haven't you? Kirsty. I'm sorry, Kirsty. Did I miss you there, my love? Sorry, darling. I just got that in there a little bit late. That one. What I need to do is match up your names as well to the numbers, because I've got to, and I can't really do that as we go along. I thought I might have a little bit of a issue tonight, but there we are. Mike Reese Ponto, am I getting through? I've sent 2 messages and you've not mentioned them. Only this one, Mike. Only this one I can see. Am I getting through? That's the only message I can see from you, Mike. All right. Have you sent them on the other thing? On the other thing there? On the other thing? Yeah, you're sending them on the right, on the wrong text, I think, Mike. The text number is that one there, 07460 143393. All right, 07460 143393. That's the new text number. Please don't use the old one because we're not picking up messages from there anymore. Okay, Big G, just a quick question. Do you ever sometimes want to escape from everyone? Not that they've done anything wrong. You just need time on your own to talk to complete strangers. Oh yeah, quite a lot, to be honest. Yeah, quite a lot. Hang on. Oh, Mark Bowles says, yes, you can show me. Can I? Oh, Mark Bowles has now given me permission to show you a picture of him. Now, the question is, have I got one here? Hang on a minute. I shall have to work on this now. Oh, I can't wait to show you, Mark. I've got to show you off to my my future husband, to show you to my many viewers over the world. I think it's quite an old picture on here I've got, because I've never deleted it, Mark. I've never deleted it, love. Hang on. There we are. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, where's that old picture of you? Where is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is, Mark. There it is. Now, this is a few years old, this one, boys and girls. Are you ready to see what Mark Bowles looks like? You ready? Are you ready? Here we go. There he is. There he is. Now you can see, can't you? Now you can see. Don't you think, if I just stand up a bit so that we're quite close together, do we look good together? Let me move a bit further back so that I'm sort of the same ratio as him, sort of right against the wall. I'm gonna be against the wall. Here you are. Don't you think we look good together, people? What do you think, gang? Let us know. 07460 143393, or call in 020 8144 3477. I think we look very, very... In fact, I might leave that picture up there now. There we go. Liam says, I say this to anyone with a health issue. A good doctor will always give you the options, and if you're not happy, tell them and they will try something else. It's your body and your choice. So it's a bit serious for a Sunday night. Thank you, Liam. Do you know what? It would be a lot easier if I... Do you mind if I take a little bit of time here to move your... to put your names on the messages? Then I shouldn't miss them once I've done that. Would you mind if I did that? Hang on a minute. Let's just... I'll do Liam first. I knew I was going to bump into this little issue here. Liam. There's Liam. And once then it will just come up as your name rather than me having to search through everything all the time, you see. That's Liam done. Oh, hang on. Let's give you a little label. United Kingdom Dork. And reach on there. There we are. Liam with the green hair. With the green hair. So that's him done. What are the other ones here? That's Tom. No, not Tom. Andy and Sandra in rugby. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's just do these. It'll make it a lot easier for me then. Bum, bum, bum. No, that's wrong. Done that wrong now. Oh dear. Right. Basically, I'm putting your numbers with your names so that then I only see your names. Well, that will take a little... I actually spent some time copying out some of the numbers from the old system. So a lot of you have already been put in the new system, my darlings. Okay? So don't forget, we're using a new text number now. All right, my loves? 07460. I'm just taking down Mark Bowles' beautiful picture. 07460 143393 is the new text number. Please use that, my loves. Okay? George, there's George. Oh, there's one there. Joker and family. All right, got your one there. Bum, 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 bum. Right. And we need to get on top of the situation. There we go. The secret is to never panic, boys and girls. Never panic. Joker and family. That one, there's the one there. Lovely Rose in Brighton. There we are. I can even just do a few of them, then I know where I am. Now, I would be talking at the same time. I don't think I can talk about a subject and do this at the same time. That's the only thing. So lovely Rose. Oh, have I missed a number out there from you there, Rose? Mr. 7 off the end. Hang on. Yeah, Mr. 7 off the end. Silly Chris. Edit. How did I miss that? Do many of you go on train holidays? You know, when you like take the train to the station or anything like that. Sandra, there's our Sandra. Everyone will be sorted soon. Don't worry about it. There we are. Come on. M-A, that's it. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it's all an effort tonight, isn't it, eh? How many more have I got to do there? Save that. Have I done that? Nope. There we go. That's Sandra. Who else have we got here to do? There's Sandra there. DJ Sparky and Joe. Oh, I thought I'd added you. Is this another number? Might be another number actually. DJ Sparky and Joe. I think we'll stop there, otherwise we'll be doing this all night, won't we? And I'll do the rest at some other point. Okay. Good. That will make it a lot easier. And save. Okay. Just take me a little while to get used to the new system, my loves. Right. Let me just clear some of these down. Now I should be able to. Oh no, I've got to open them up on the phone now, so that all the names, the new names that have been attached to the numbers, it saves them. But weirdly enough, I have to open it on the phone to do that. Strange, isn't it? Blimey, look at the time, 7:30 already. That's gone quick, isn't it? Gosh. There we are. That's it. That's worked. Move to bin. And Gary. Move to bin. Oh, I can do that on here, can't I? Actually, I can do that on here. Hang on a minute. Right, hang on. Oh, it's quicker on here. Patricia in Manchester says, me and my tomato-faced friend... Oh, sorry. I'm booming away there, aren't I? Me and my tomato-faced friend, Sharon, thinks that Mark is very handsome. Just like you, said Patricia. See, Mark? They all think we should be together. I can't wait to walk in on your ex-girlfriend, my love. Yeah. Holding hands with you. I can't wait for that. Kirsty, you got your... I've read out your answer now, haven't I, Kirsty? I think we have. Dean, I've done that. There's our Mike. False there. Andrew and Sandra from Rugby, true. Maureen, true. Shania, true. Gary Ross, true. Joe in Weymouth, true. Roy said true. Joke and family, we read that. Rose in Brighton. Sandra, yep. Jason Hughes. I think we've got this all sorted now, haven't we? Stu and Sarah. Matt Martins. Jet in lovely Jet in Canterbury. Dottie in Mablethorpe. That's the way to do it, to clear them down as I've read them out. Otherwise, I don't know what I've read out and what I haven't. We've had that Giant Causeway. That was from Gary. I'll add you a little bit later, Gary. All right, thank you. Roy says, did the picture come through on your main phone too? What picture? What picture, Roy? I don't know what you mean about a picture. Don't know what you mean. Happy bank holiday, Chris, from the Careys. Hello to you. All right, happy bank holiday, Chris. Hope you're well. Always put a smile on our faces. When are you and your kid going down a trip down memory lane? Much love from the Careys. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a moment. Linda from Leicester. Evening, Chris. New number is in phone from Linda in Leicester. Thank you very much. And who is this? Look, Phil in Devon. Said me and Mark are the perfect match. Did you miss Mark Bowles earlier? There he is. There's a picture of our Mark. That is a few years old, though, that one. He's a little bit older looking now, which is even better. It's a little bit like me, you know. As we've got older, we're even better looking than we were when we were younger. Thank you very much. He's got a fab hairstyle from Phil in Devon. Thank you very much. There. Well, it's funny, as you've said, look on your own phone. Oh, what's he sent me on here now? Roy in the Thames television area. Oh, yeah. There's me and Mark together. Look. Look, we're there together. Oh. What do you think, Mark? That's a nice picture of us together there. Look, I'm not sure about the expression on my face there. I don't know what I'm doing. Could you do a better... If you're going to do screenshots, Roy, can you do a better one than that, mate? Right. Okay, doke. I think we're all up to date now, aren't we there? I just want to clear some of these down, otherwise I double read them, don't I? It's just getting a little bit complicated. Hello to Linda. Linda Lofthouse. Hello, darling. Hi, Chris. Hope I'm doing this right. Yes, indeed you are. Watching you an hour late tonight because I had to water my back garden and feed my fish. Oh, she's got a terrapin. Oh, they were always cute little things. Terrapins. Cute little things. The trouble is, people started, when they got too big, they dumped them in ponds and they kind of took over, didn't they? They live in ponds. I would imagine that terrapins don't survive the cold weather very well, though. Yeah. I don't water my garden at all, Linda. No. Once you're on a water meter, you don't put that tap on unless you absolutely have to, my love. God, blimey, no. No, it's extremely rare that I might water the plants around it, but the actual garden itself, no, I don't water it. No. So the grass will die. But then it comes back so quickly once it's rained a little bit, you know. We're talking at the moment about dinner ladies at school. Do you remember your dinner ladies at school, I wonder? And what were their names and what were they like? I've mentioned already the lady, one of the cook ladies. My mum was a dinner lady. And there was Mrs. What's her name? I can't remember her name. They were all right, the dinner ladies. They were the ones that used to walk around the playgrounds. And then we had the cooks. This is in my primary school, Sacred Heart in Roehampton. And the head cook, she was a bit of a, you know, if you tried to leave some of the dinner, she weren't having none of that. She'd make you go back and eat this stuff. I did not like the cheese pie. Although now I do like a cheese pie, if it's done properly, because you can use the wrong cheese. I did that once on a pizza. Oh, it was vile. Pizza! Why don't I do a pizza this week as a video? Because I've already got an idea for a video this week, which would be Thursday's, a cooking video. But it'll be a bit short because of what it is. I don't want to tell you what it is. So I could do a pizza as well. Let me write that down with the other note that I wrote some time ago. Gazebo, thank you. Gazebo, pizza. Right, pizza. There we go. I might make a pizza this week. See, the trouble with it is a pizza. I have done one before. They come out all right. They're relatively easy. So it might be quite nice for me to do a bit of cooking where nothing goes wrong. I say that. Wish I hadn't said that now. Wish I hadn't said that now. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. If you use the wrong cheese on a pizza, it's too much. And I did do that once. I used cheddar cheese. It was vile. Isn't it funny? And yet quite happily cut a little bit off of cheddar cheese and a little biscuit, which we generally just have them at Christmas, didn't you? A little Ritz biscuit or something like that with a little bit of cheese on top. Possibly a grape as well. Grapes and cheese on little biscuits. Yes, please, mummy. Or at weddings. You have those at weddings as well, don't you? Cheese and things on a stick. What is it? Cheese and pineapple. Cheese and pineapple. Yeah. Incidentally, talking of pineapple, if I make a pizza this week, okay, there will be pineapple on top. Yes, it is acceptable to have pineapple on top. There'll be pineapple and whatever else. Some sort of peppers, that sort of thing. Might do that for you on Thursday, okay? Oh, do you know, my mouth is watering now. I'm looking forward to that because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Yeah. Anyway, so back to the dinner ladies. So that's the primary school. Secondary school. I don't remember there being dinner ladies as such, as in walking around in the playground like what we used to have in the primary school. At the secondary school, the dinner ladies were also the cooks, if you see what I mean. And they would have been cooking, once again, all the meals on site. I went to a very good school. I don't class myself as a very intelligent person, okay? Nevertheless, I went to a very good school, the London Oratory School in Fulham. And again, the food there was all cooked on site. And then those same ladies who did the cooking, I believe, went to serve it later. And there was a lovely lady called Vera. And she was very, very tall, and she had black frizzy hair, and she had an accent. She had a heavy accent. And the thing is with her, she didn't actually appear to like us kids. She didn't like, I say us kids, she didn't like most of the children. They would come up to her, you know, they get their dinner. What's that, miss? And she would literally say, it's shit, love. It's love. She'd say that. And with a completely serious face. And then you watch the kids go, and you know, oh, miss, can I, and they put the potato on the plate or whatever. Or can I have a bit more? That is sufficient, lovey. She would go like that. And then they'd have their dinner, you know, right at the end of the meal. They'd all go and they'd all go up and try and get seconds. And they'd go up there. Is there any seconds, miss? There are no seconds, lovey. And then she'd pick up this stuff and chuck it away in front of the kids. Cruel. There was a couple of people she did like. Guess who one of those was? Go on, guess. And I don't know why. I don't know why. It might be because I wasn't really mouthy at school. I was quite quiet and reserved. A little bit like now, to be honest. Quite quiet and reserved. And I'll get my dinner. I'll be sitting there eating it quite near the dinner ladies. Yeah, I might be sitting there, you know, eating away. Chris? Yes, miss. And she put something else on my plate. She likes me. She liked me. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we liked her. We liked her a lot, actually. We liked her a lot. So that was Vera, the dinner lady. Gosh, I don't know if she's around. She would be in her 90s now. I'd love to have met her again. You know, because you leave school and you don't really say goodbye, do you, to teachers? And well, maybe you do with teachers. Dinner ladies, you know, you get that last meal and then you go out the door and then 20 years later you remember them. funny, isn't it? But our school dinners there were excellent. I don't think there was ever a single day. There was several different choices. When I see the dinners that kids have these days at school, they don't relate at all to the stuff we used to have. We'd always have fish on a Friday. There'd be this big tin of like mince, the potato, you know, in a scoop thing, mashed potato in there. Vegetables. Did we have baked beans? Don't remember having baked beans. Sausages. Pie. Oh, that was one of my favourites. The pie. Oh. It was in this like big metal thing, you know, great big metal thing. And it was like, you know, carefully cut into squares, and in would come that slice. And take out a piece of pie and put it on your plate. There'd be gravy. There was gravy. Vegetables. We didn't have pizza. Never had pizza. We very, very, very rarely had chips. It was all food that was the same as sort of my mum would cook at home, you know? And like I say, all this food was cooked on site, and it was all very, very nice. These days, it all comes like from a central place, doesn't it? A lot of the schools, and I don't know, they subscribe to some food place that makes dinners and stuff like that, and then they send it out to the schools. It's not the same, is it? I suppose some of it's frozen. I don't know. How does it work? Do the schools sometimes re-eat the frozen stuff? I've no idea how it works. But I do know from my great nieces and nephews, they have pizza, they have chips, they have burgers. We didn't have anything like that. Didn't have anything like that at all. They were good dinners. They were good dinners. And I don't think I was ever hungry when I came around. You would have dinner and a pudding. And the puddings. Now, we were just talking to Julie on the phone about puddings, weren't we? A little bit earlier on. Her peppermint custard. Jam roly-poly. Which was a jam sponge. No, it was like a jam sponge. Treacle sponge. That was my favourite. All with custard. No ice cream. Don't remember ever an ice cream ever. It was all with custard. Semolina. Yeah. The little tadpole eggs that we used to eat. Tottenham cake. Pink icing on the top. And sponge. I mentioned the treacle sponge. Apple pie. Spotted dick. Yes, all great school food. And I do not ever remember being hungry after school dinners. I know there were school dinners and there were school dinners. Some of the kids I knew that were not in my school would complain bitterly about their school meals. I don't know what they're like now. I suppose some are. Oh, I beg your pardon. Sorry, I do. Sometimes I forget where I am. I suppose some do-gooder has gone around counting calories. No, we can't have treacle sponge. Oh no, very, very bad for the children. Oh, it doesn't matter if they like it. Very bad for the children. No, we replace the treacle sponge with an apple. Someone would have gone round here, or some do-gooder in the government, you know, trying to make a name for themselves. Very, very important people. As do you know, I'll let you into the secret. Me and my mate, sort of last year, I don't see him much now, but we would, if we was in a shop and we were, because we're very naughty, even at my advanced years, I do manage to be quite naughty. I like to try and bring people down a peg or two. You know, those people that think they're really important. And we were in Waitrose once. I remember this some years ago. And this woman's walking around. She's walking around with her iPad, you know. Glasses on. You know the sort, don't you? Glasses on. Convention. We're looking at the shelves. You know, excuse me, John. Yeah, can you stack those over there? Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yes, sir. So, are you an important person? Yeah, pardon? Are you an important person? Well, you look like a very important person with that iPad. Yeah, we think you're a very important person. Anyway, thank you, and we walk off. There's nothing worse than self-important people, is there? I'm not important. No, I'm not. I've never considered myself important. There's nothing worse than a know-all. And there's so many of them walking around running companies or just working for companies, usually somewhere in their 40s, because they haven't quite made it yet. So they want to make everyone else's lives a misery around them until they've made it, except they don't usually, not with that attitude. Self-important people. Anyway, that's my experience of dinner, ladies, and I would love to meet Vera again. How I would find her, I don't know, and if I don't find her quickly, if she's still around now, I don't think she'd remember me somehow. I don't know. Chris, she used to say. You know, she'd immigrated here. Is that right word? She'd emigrated from somewhere to here, but she was wonderful, Vera. I liked her. Right, let me read some of your messages here. How rude. I'm the picture girl. Who's that? 6-1. Is that you, Tara? 6-1. Are you? There's another picture of me and Mark here. Let me show you this. Oh, that one's better. I'm sorry, Roy, but I think this is Tara. Hang on. You can't be sending me different messages by different methods, everyone. Look, here we go. This one's better. Oh, yeah, I like this one. There you go. Thanks, Tara. Shall I put this photo on my Facebook, Mark? I don't know if he's still with us. What do you reckon? Shall I put it on my Facebook? And then I change the status. Chris is in a relationship with Mark Bowles. What do you reckon? Mike T, is it a boiled egg? What a boiled egg? Oh, I don't like boiled eggs, Mike. Don't like them. Oh, no, horrible things. Boiled eggs, not for me, I'm afraid, Mike there. Kirsty, jacket potato and tuna or cheese? Cheese and beans for me, please, Kirsty. Are you putting it on now, love? Where are you again, you two? I can't remember where you two are now. But if you're putting it on now, I can be there in an hour or so. Don't be doing that jacket potato in the microwave, though. I mean, put it in the microwave to soften the inside, but it must be finished in an oven or a hot air fryer. I own a hot air fryer. My sister gave me for Christmas a couple of years. 3 years old, that is now. That hot air fryer. Fantastic piece of equipment. Highly recommend. Just a reminder, gang, if you're in the chat box and you're trying to send me a message, I'm not in the chat box. You need to text it over, please. 020 8144. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 07460 143393. Phone line's closed now. Okay. Because it's like 10 to 8. It's gone so quick today. Yeah, so cheese and beans, please, if that's all right, Kirsty. Thanks very much in advance there. Patricia in Manchester, I had dinner, ladies, and nuns watching over us. Did you have the ruler over the hand? Those nuns are vicious, mate. Vicious. What are you doing? Straight over the knuckles with a ruler. I had dinner, ladies and nuns watching over us at dinner time at both schools. I hated semolina pudding and pink custard. How can you hate pink custard? Yes, please, mummy. Pink custard. Yeah, we'll have some of that. Otherwise known as blancmange. Is that the same thing? Is pink custard and blancmange the same thing? I don't know. Anyway. They were all lovely, except Sister Pat, who had it in for me. We still speak to each other on the phone. Sister Pat was strict, and I became an angel because of her. I don't believe that for one moment, Pat. I'm sorry, love. I'm finding it very difficult that you are or have ever been an angel. Oh dear, let me clear some of these down. Shania says creep. What, because I liked Vera? I think that's why. I think I was just creeping around for seconds all the time, Shania. Do you know, actually it's easier to read them off this. I must say. Seems to be a bit easier to read them off on this. Dean was at an all-boys boarding school. Yeah, mine was an all-boys school. London Oratory was an all-boys school, except for the sixth form. And we had girls in the sixth form. Thank you, Dean. Liam, have you noticed that back in the day, if it wasn't cooked in a chip pan, you didn't eat it and everyone seemed thin? Yes! There were no fat people when we were young. It's only now I'm fat. Well, I wasn't fat when I was younger. No one now owns a chip pan and people are massive. Isn't it weird? Yes. So I think Liam is advising us there to all eat chips at all times. Very happy with that, Liam. Very happy with that. And I can highly recommend in Skegness the Sea View Fish and Chip Shop, which is down a side street. It's not on the main. So it's along the main. If you was to go to Skegness, right, listen to this, okay? Go down to the slightly leaning clock, turn left. Keep going past all the places there. You go past McDonald's, which is on the right. Keep going. And then at the next road, turn left. Go down there. It looks like a bit like... It isn't actually a main road. It's like a side street, though. And then down there is Sea View Fish and Chips. Yeah, not small portions, Liam. No. Enough to fill my fat stomach. This, please. Thank you very much. Let's have some of those. Mike Reese-Ponto remembers at school having steamed sponge pudding with pink custard. You people are so bad tonight. I'm desperately down to eat something now. The Careys, school dinner was so important to us, and we were so thoughtful for them as we were poor and used to have to share a fryer or a fry bentos pie between the three of us. I used to steal jelly from the shop. It was like eating sweets. Sorry, shop owner from the Careys. You know, you do what you have to do, don't you? Yeah, school dinners. Oh, I loved my school dinners in that secondary school. They were so nice. What is this here, Mark? No, don't be doing that. What have I done? What have I done? No, don't be doing what, Mark? Hello to Alan Ross. Hello, Alan. Just emailed you a picture of the school meals PDF menu, which my grandkids used to have. Oh, let's have a look at this then. There it is. School meals menu from his grandchildren. Oh, look at that. Oh, so Monday. Okay. Oh, you get first choice, second choice. So Monday they get only one choice on Monday at Alan Ross's grandkids' school. Flatbread pizza slice with pasta, baked beans or mixed salad. I didn't have any of that. Tuesday you can have either a chicken pie, roast potatoes, mixed veg and gravy, or a cheese pasty, roast potatoes, mixed veg and gravy. Wednesday, pork meatball sub roll, diced garlic, potatoes and mixed salad, or veggie meatball sub roll, diced garlic, potatoes and mixed salad. Thursday, chicken and Yorkshire pudding with mashed potatoes, cauliflower, carrots, broccoli and gravy, or corn fillet and Yorkshire pudding with mashed potatoes, cauliflower, carrots, broccoli and gravy. This looks very nice, Alan. I wish I was little again. Friday, fish fingers, potato wedges and peas, or veggie fingers, potato wedges and peas. Very nice. Dessert, Monday to Friday, ice cream, fruit and roll, ice cream roll. Oh, what's that called? The ice cream roll. Arctic roll. That was it. Arctic roll. The only thing is, at school, we did have ice cream. We had Arctic roll. It was only a small slice like that. Not like when you buy it from Iceland. Half of it, thank you. Arctic roll. Lovely. Oh, lovely. What else have they got here? Jelly and fruit, cook's choice, homemade biscuit, school cake and custard, and waffle and fruit. School cake and custard. I believe school cake is the pink icing one, isn't it? I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure of that. Thank you, Alan, for that. Appreciate that, Alan. Thank you very much. Okay, my darlings, hold on to your messages now because we're coming to the end of the show and I want to get them all in for you. Tara says, we did not have lunch meals in Melbourne, Australia. My mum had to make our lunch every day. Oh. So was that like a packed lunch or something like that? It was a packed lunch, I suppose, or something like that. Tara, sorry, darling, that's not working on this computer yet. Hopefully it'll be working for you next week. All right, my darlings? Thank you, Alan. That's great. Steph, who remembers the milk in little bottles? You've made my night, Chris, as dialysis hates the heat. I'm sorry, are you on a dialysis machine? Oh, love. At least I'll give you something to do for a couple of hours, don't I? I can't imagine what it's like having to be hooked up to those things. You must be bored senseless sometimes. Because let's be honest, there's sod all on the telly, is there? You know, not a lot to watch. Oh, Britain's Got Talent. Oh, whoopee-doo. I don't like those talent shows. Not how they're done now with judges. Why do we have to have judges judging everyone on the telly? Just let them go on and do their thing. Like Bob Monkhouse. He did it well, didn't he? And Huey Green. Opportunity knocks. La 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 la. That one. Wonderful programme. Gary's enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you, Gary. I remember I was a milk monitor, actually. I was a milk monitor. We used to go and collect the milk and, sort of bring it down and share it along with everyone. Only thing is, I said sometimes it was left out in the sunlight, you know, and it would go off literally, or sometimes there were holes in the little silver thing on the top of the milk bottles, and and birds had been drinking the milk. We never served that to the kids after that. The Careys. In the 90s, I don't remember any nice dinner ladies, but they would all feed us. They would all feed us in seconds. I do remember them grabbing my hands tightly and getting frustrated because I couldn't use my knife and fork. Why did they grab your hands? You must have been a very naughty person, Mr. Carey. I still cut with my knife upside down. My husband laughs at... Oh, sorry, it's a lady. My husband laughs at me all the time. She cuts with her knife upside down. Well, how'd you cut, my love? How'd you cut? Well, have a word with some of the lads in London. They seem to be very good at cutting things up, don't they? Can I ask when and why you become a veggie? Yes. About 8 years ago, I was on YouTube and I came across some factory farming videos, and that was it. There and then, stopped. End of. Didn't eat meat ever again. That's why. Really upset me. We had good dinners in the 90s. Chocolate cake with bright green custard. I don't remember bright green custard. That's from the Careys there. Thank you very much. I think that's everyone today. Hang on a minute. Let me just check. I've done everything here. I think we're well up. Yeah, we're up and all of them. Have I missed anyone out, have I now? Hopefully I haven't missed anyone out there. Good. Okay, doke, boys and girls. Time to go. Once again, we haven't got through hardly any of the menu that I've got for the show today, but it doesn't matter as long as we're all sitting here having a good time together. Those of you that I haven't entered into the system, I shall do that now as soon as the show finished. My sister and brother-in-law will be starting their show soon. They are sitting in a chat box. They've already recorded their show, but they sit in the chat box on YouTube. Unlike me, okay, I'm never in the chat box, okay. They're there and they will answer any questions that you've got about the show that they're doing. All right, thank you very much for joining me. If you're around tomorrow morning, I do host a little radio show. That's between 9 and 10 o'clock if you go to reachonair.com. Okay? There's a little listen button there. Or you can watch the show. I'm afraid it's not on YouTube due to copyright restrictions there, but it is on something called Twitch. You can download Twitch completely free of charge. Okay? Set up your free account and then look for me. My username on there is Chris Reardon UK. Chris Reardon UK is my username on there. So just add me there and you can join in and watch tomorrow morning between 9 and 10 o'clock. Okay? Alrighty. Tuesday's video is all ready. It'll be up at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. Me and my sister and Martin and me and my sister go to Horncastle. And Thursday's show I've yet to do, likely to be pizza making and something else. And the other thing, if you're watching me in Fuerteventura, okay, there's a clue. There was something I was eating that was just delicious in Fuerteventura. I'm going to have a go at making it. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching, and thank you very much for all your kind messages. Cheerio now.